Hello. All right. And we're live. Okay. So, as you can see, I've already started doing some dailies. The dailies are going to reset in about 36 minutes, so I figured I should just start. I've been home for about 24 to 30 minutes already, but figured I should, get set up more properly for stream and stuff like that. Um Not really much planned, just do dailies, progress the account a little bit as much as I can. um, I decided to just opt for the background music. I'm gonna activate or turn on the game like sound effects and voices and stuff like that, but I'll leave the game audio off, like the music for it. But yeah, hope you guys have been doing well. I know on the YouTube side, this VOD is going to go up there. And if you guys are interested, here is the YouTube link. And I know it says that it's just the VODs, but I've been uploading more than VODs there. Not recently, but I've been editing a 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross video for like a week now. I'm trying to make it as entertaining as possible, and with my editing style, it just takes a little bit long. Not only that, but also working full time, it can get in the way of stuff. But all right, put the sound effects to 10 and voice to 10. I think that. All right, there has been some changes since the last time. Because I did record that video for this game, and in that video I did like a little bit of an account overview type deal. Once the video does come up, or does get uploaded to the YouTube channel, once you guys watch it, you'll see that it's a little bit disjointed. Topics jump back and forth and stuff like that. I didn't really plan it. It was just like one night I was like, it's either me streaming or I record something for this game, And I opted to record something. I didn't have a script for it. And I just ended up rambling a lot and stuff like that. But it still worked out. I still enjoyed recording it. And I think it ended up pretty well. I did do a bunch of summons on it, so you guys will see that. During the video, I had 700 gems. Not only saved up from the Ragnarok storyline that I finished, and a bunch of the story that I finished, but also from from spending a little bit of money. Because I did want to do one last rotation on the Purgatory Meliodas banner before it disappears in a few days. And I wanted to get Berserk Estarossa, or Darkness Estarossa, or whatever you want to call them. So, spoiler alert, I did get them, but not during the pulls. I got them during the... That should be enough. I got them with festival coins, which sounds horrible, but it was I got a festival coin for 2 green Merlins, I think. Like 2 festival green Merlins. And then I got to the very last 900 gem mark for just guaranteeing a Purgatory Meliodas dupe. And I already had Purgatory Meliodas 6/6, so it was an easy choice. I didn't feed the 2 dupes for the green Merlin, but I think I'll survive. I know a lot of people would probably say that wasn't the best of ideas, but let me tell you, okay, well, I guess that works. Thank you. But let me tell you that my PvP team has never been better. And now it's 4v4 PvP right now, and I think it's for the event, or whatever event they're trying to like do. Okay, so that's all my death matches. So that's cool. And demons for the day. For now, anyway. In 31 minutes, I'll get another one. But let's do more of these. But yeah, it was very much worth it. It was very much worth it. I'm not going to say it wasn't. So I don't regret doing the summons and stuff like that. Like I said, you'll see all the summons and stuff in an edited way with that account overview video once it pops up on YouTube. So hopefully you guys will like it. I do like streaming this game. It's a very chill game to stream. I don't have to worry about like a set thing to do because I always will have something that I need to do for it. Okay, I need more sugar. Or salt. My bad. Salt. It looked like sugar. Hello, what is this game? Hey, how's it going, Shiro? Welcome to the stream. It is 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. It's a mobile game that they released a PC client for. Should briefly say I don't know the game, but very familiar with the universe. You're good. You're good. I understand. Not a lot of people play... Well, I don't want to say not a lot of people play mobile games, but this one in particular, I haven't met a lot of people in real life that actually play it, but you know, on the internet, obviously. But yeah, it's a fun game. I stopped playing it for a year and a half, and then I came back about 2 weeks ago. And I ended a year and a half ago in rank 80, and then I grinded all the way to rank 100 already. So, and the account is not free to play. If you were wondering that as well. But yes, it is called 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross, and it was originally a solely mobile game, and then they released a PC client. But yeah. 7 Deadly Sins is one of my I don't want to say comfort anime shows, but like once it got to season 3 and then they switched animation studios, and you could tell, I stopped watching it and then just read the manga all the way to the end from that point, where whenever they ended season 2 from. And the story, I fell in love with the story, and definitely up there when it comes to shonen anime. For me, anyway. I'm not gonna say it's for everybody. Definitely some aspects of it that probably would not appeal to a wide array of audience, but to me, that just likes, you know, a semi-decent story for a shonen that everybody just beats each other up, you know. The manga's pretty decent, to be fair. It's not my favorite series though, but it's quite good. I agree. I completely agree. I like where they ended everything off. I don't quite agree with a lot of this, with like some of the stuff that they did, but you know. Definitely a high point in the series for me, in the manga for sure, is when Ban finally, let's do some PvP for that daily, but when Ban finally got a well-deserved power boost after getting out of purgatory, or after being in purgatory for all that time. Ban is my favorite character of all time from the series, so that made me very happy. And D for SDS, and they were also involved in. Yeah, yep. I don't like crap on the studio for season 3. I know it was a time constraint because they also had other projects, so it's not like it was the only thing they were doing. But we're given the research after. Yeah, yep, I agree. That's why I don't blame the studios, because more often than not, a lot of them do not have like they don't get given either the budget or time to finish a series the way it deserves. And you can definitely see. I just shake my head, dude. I agree. I agree. It's the same case. I don't want to say it's the entirely same case, but like, I don't know if you've seen Dragon Ball Super and whatever happened to that one, but definitely time was a big factor in like the early seasons of Dragon Ball Super. Resources too, not only with just people like animators being available, but also just the story beats that they tried to do for it. But yeah, but definitely season 1 and season 2, I loved watching it. Season 3, me knowing the story now, all like towards the end, like all the way to the end, I wouldn't mind watching it just to watch them being animated, regardless if it's good or not, because you know, I love reading manga and stuff like that, but seeing it being animated is a completely different experience. I can just kill Escanor right now. Oh, wait. That up. Have I checked out the sequel manga? Supposedly that's pretty good. I have not read the four Nights of the Apocalypse, I think it's called, like with their children and stuff like that. I have not seen it, or I have not read it. But I think they already announced an anime for it. I think there's a preview trailer for it already, and from what I saw, it looks pretty good. I don't know about the story because, like I said, I haven't read it yet. And I only know about the preview trailer for it because a lot of the content creators that I watch for this game in particular covered it, just because they basically confirmed that characters from Four Nights of Apocalypse is going to appear in Grand Cross, and you can pull for them, you know? So, definitely a hype anime season in general. Speaking of hype anime, I started watching, I don't know if I want to do that. Well, let's get that card pack. I started watching that time I got reincarnated as a slime, I think it's called. I'm on episode 4 or 5, and I gotta say, it's definitely good. I'm loving it because, you know, I love the fact that the main character is basically unbeatable so far from what I've seen for like the 5 or 6 episodes. I don't remember where I'm at because I just watched it earlier during my break at work. Or I continued watching it. I did 4 nights right as soon as I knew about it, but then just kind of stopped. Not sure why. I understand. After I finished the manga for the main 7 Deadly Sins series, I just kind of stopped reading it, and then I saw they were making 4 Nights of Apocalypse, and then I'm like, cool, I'll follow that. And then I never actually followed it. But when the anime comes out, you know, I'll be there. I'll be right there next to it. Slime is so good. Yeah, my friend Zach from work, he actually suggested it to me. And he's like, the main character is basically overpowered, but it's such a good show. And I was like, all right. I'll give it a shot. Episode 1 didn't hook me on the series. Like, what did hook me on the series was episode 2, for sure. But yeah, it's also a hilarious one. It was really funny. Or it's really funny, I guess. You have a very specific taste in anime, and what would be that very specific taste? Heroic Tales of Souls. Using rank 1 skills 5 times. Okay, I can do that in 20 minutes, and then I'll get that. I'll get those gems. Guess I can. I need more level up stuff. So I guess I can do this. My taste in anime, even though I've been watching anime for like years, ever since I was a kid, like definitely I have a um affinity towards shonen as usual. Considering how Dragon Ball is my favorite anime. But it's I've been having a hard time pinpointing it because I'll watch like a wide array of different genres of anime ranging from like, you know, isekais to slice of life to romance and then to shonen again. It just depends. But when I see a bit of my birth sign with the low stakes, wholesome parts of, hey, I can get behind that. I can get behind that. And I can see a lot of that in Slime. Like, yeah, there's still so far from what I've watched, there's still stakes. But the fact that you can feel safe knowing Rimuru is like a god, basically. It's like, oh, I have to use Arthur for this, huh? The green one. Why not? It can get very laid back, and I love that fact about it. Let's give you equipment, shall we? The fact that Eurocamp is all my favorite time should tell you enough about my weird taste. Yo, to be honest, I've never heard of that one. Let me look that up right now. Oh, okay. I understand now. I understand now. It's a genre. Dude, it's great. A lot of types of anime. Like this one, it's fun to watch when you're just chilling. Like even if nothing's happening, it's still an escape from reality. That's why I love it too. It's genuinely fantastic, even basically nothing's happening. That's the perfect way of summarizing it, yeah. Like any escapism when it comes to anime, especially when it's done well, it's like great. I could definitely get behind that. How's it going, Ruthius? How's it going, my friend? Hope you've been doing well since the last time I streamed. I think the last time was Fortnite. Yeah, it was. Going just chilling at home. That's fair. That's fair. Me too. Got home from work like 50 minutes ago to an hour ago. And I usually do this. Like I usually do this on my phone because the best part about this is that you can link your account and you can interchange between playing on your phone or playing on the PC whenever you feel like it. So it's great. But I usually do this on my phone anyway, laying down. But right now I'm farming the... Why are you killing kings so fast? Oh my god. Okay, I might have to... I'll have to change that up. But figured, since I'm gonna do this anyway, might as well have a stream so that everybody's involved, you know. Why is Meliodas restricted? The best part is that tourism in Japan skyrocketed in places that the anime visited. Dude, the revenue in that place probably skyrocketed too. With tourism comes a bunch of money. And with that comes a lot of anime merch that you could probably buy. You know? Oh, I can use Freyr. Yeah, let's use Freyr. Oh yeah, and for those of you that have not like played this game at all, they do. One of my other favorite parts about this game is that they do their own storylines and stuff like that, and they even have cutscenes, like in-game cutscenes, but they're all animated, cel-shaded animated and stuff like that. But they have the original voice actors for all of them, and they even hired new voice actors for their like original characters. Like these characters. This one's Freyr, and this one's they're all based off of like uh mythological characters like Jormungandr, the world snake from Norse mythology. I think this particular storyline is wholly based off of Norse mythology because this one's Megilda, based off of Valkyries and stuff like that. Let's see. There's another one. I think there's Thonar. Thonar's based off of Thor, obviously. Where the hell is... Where is she? There she is. Yep, so there's Thonar, based off of Thor. There's another one. But yeah, they do their own like unique storylines with a whole fleshed out story. And right now, I think in the next couple days, they're gonna release a new chapter for the Ragnarok series they have, and that's where all these characters come from. And they're releasing a new character. Her name's Freya. So, yeah. Very, very cool. I very much enjoy that aspect of this game. Because not only do you get the recap of basically playing through the story of the game, like the anime itself, but once you get bored of that or you want to move on to something else for a bit, then you can play through the original story. It's actually quite compelling. You want to visit Japan so bad someday? Dude, Japan and a Europe tour, that's my dream. They're definitely on my bucket list. I'd say I've already like convinced and dedicated myself to being like, yeah, when like after I get married and stuff like that, our honeymoon's gonna be first going to Japan and then going to Europe, The only mobile I ever got invested in, the story, not just a game, was Brave Frontier. I think I played Brave Frontier for like a week. I never got deep into it. Did it actually have a good story? 'Cause I played it for a week and then I completely forgot about it, so I don't really know. It was a comfort game for you for a while, dude. Honestly, that's me with Dokkan Battle. At this point, it's become such a comfort game for me. Like, it doesn't even matter if I'm progressing or anything. Just the fact that I can see animations in the game from Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, and Dragon Ball. It's like cathartic, It shut down recently? Oh no. It's always so sad when a mobile game shuts down. And it's even sadder when you think about how a lot of the whales or like non-free-to-play players that spend money, like me, it's like it's why it's hard for me to recommend playing mobile games, because it's very microtransaction heavy, obviously, and their business tactic will always entice you to like spend money and stuff like that. It's hard to get away from it. It's hard to recommend playing these types of games for me because you're paying money for like stuff that you won't even own forever, because once it shuts down and they shut down the servers, you're done. Spent all that money for nothing, buddy. For like a little bit of clout for like a couple of years, but that's about it. But Dokkan though, it's been going for 8 years now. It's gonna be 8 years in July for global, and this month it's 8 years for Japan. Good is arguable, but I got so attached that I couldn't bring myself to say anything bad about it. That's fair. That's fair. That's me with Dokkan's gameplay. Because when you look at Dokkan Battle's gameplay, it's literally just you matching up orbs and then looking at passives and attacks and stuff like that, making sure you make the best team for the situation you're in. And matching up orbs for the same color, it's like, it's not really that exciting when you think about it, but I've gotten so attached to it and to the animations that it's like, uh, I can let that go. The good ones, in your opinion, are games that are game first and cash grab second. Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's hard to find those nowadays, though, because, you know, companies see opportunities to make a lot of money. But it's not like, you know, I can't say I blame them. They're there to make money. So I can't really fault them. All right, Lolly Merlin. You should be enough to beat the stage. It's just a story stage. I don't know if you watched the animated, like how they animated Assault Meliodas versus the one Escanor, like the very first fight they actually did when Meliodas first awakened his assault mode to try and get out of Melascula's like little void move. But it was a in the anime it was kind of sad. How they animated it, because it was one of the hypest moments in the anime at the time, so everyone was disappointed. But the cutscene they did for this game, oops, my bad, the cutscene they did for this game for that fight, it actually looks a lot better. And that's the chapter I just finished in the game. Now I'm like the one where it's Arthur trying to protect Camelot during that time. Hopefully you should be able to do this. Below, because we have Octopath Traveler, Champions content, region locks. Region locks suck. Let's start to go through most of anything with just free pulls and base characters. If you can go through a game completely and entirely free to play, you know, you can get an advantage by spending money and stuff like that. But if you can finish the whole game and do all the content completely free to play, I think it's like a really good mobile game. You know, because then you don't have to completely rely on it. Of course, you could spend money to get special stuff, like cosmetics or anything like that, or characters that are stronger. But if you can comfortably finish every content in a game with free-to-play farmed characters, I think it's well designed. It is the way to do it, in my opinion, as well. I mean, I understand, but it's also too much hate. It is too much hate. At the time, I was part of the bandwagon because I didn't really, like, you know, I wasn't really thinking. But getting into, looking into the studios and that whole entire arena, looking into that deeper as I got older from that point, I started to understand it better. And yeah, A1 definitely left Studio Dean with literally nothing, and it's not their fault. I rewatched it actually. I rewatched that specific scene after I finished the chapter in this game for that one, and you know, I appreciated it better now for what it is and what they gave you, and what they gave us, I mean. And it's all right. It exists. We'll just do better in the future, hopefully. Hopefully they give them better resources. That's all it is, just better resources and time. Ew. Six minutes till daily reset. Oh, we're playing as Nanashi, huh? Alright. Nanashi's required? Are you serious? I'm guessing this... Okay. Why is Nanashi? Can I Play as Meliodas? I can. Okay, so Nanashi is required, so I can do this. Purgatory Meliodas. Nanashi. Nanashi there. Or you just delay it then? That's also because I have no cross her minds to put something internally, but that'd be that hard to justify. Yeah, it's hard to just say a blatant blanket term like just delay it when it comes to that industry, because more often than not they're being pushed by a lot of things in the background, like you've said, for like deadlines and stuff like that. Plus, it's that it wasn't, like you said before, it wasn't the only project they had going on at the time. So, why is Goddess Elizabeth? That Arthur again, because I know Arthur has a unique ability that supports him. Not from the back. Okay. Oh, you're there then. Okay. What happens? Alright, Nanashi. Required. Will you do well? Trade you. Use Nanashi cards just for fun. Deal decent damage. I'm getting a lot of Meliodas cards, so that's good. Then I can easily finish a lot of these phases with just Meliodas. That should be enough to finish that one, and then the next one I'll just use a single target. Be enough. Target there. Nashi, and then a throwaway card. Meliodas is broken. Yep. Then I have another gold card. So. Anyway, that's enough ranting on some videos. So I gotta gush about Eurocamp instead. Hell yeah, dude. Any gushing about... Get some cute and wholesome into the conversation. I vouch for any cute and wholesome conversations all the time. It's better than angry. Or, you know, controversy or anything like that. This should kill the red demon easy. Oh yeah, yep. Million damage. 889,000. How'd you live, bruh? Come on. Gonna do it again. Oh yeah. Souls. Yummy yummy in my tummy. In his tummy. I'll have to add Eurocamp to my anime list. Yes, I do use that website. I haven't actually in a while, but I have a bunch of anime on there that I've been like I've set on like to be watched later or whatever, like on a watch list. You know, life always gets in the way with my prime time anime viewing. I'm all for having interesting conversations, epics, but sometimes you gotta let some lighthearted fun. And I'm always for lighthearted fun. I agree. Wholeheartedly recommend. I will add it. Hey, Chris, how's it going, man? Did you get your PC yet? Good morning or good night. I don't know. I know your sleep schedule got messed up again from the last time we talked. Watched the movie the other day and I heard whispers on the wind at a third season. Ooh, that's exciting. I'll have to watch it soon then to be able to catch up. Not feel lost. This and... It just got done finished getting built yesterday? Dude. Yeah, send me a snap of it, man. Very interested in what it looks like. I'm very happy for you, by the way. Welcome to the club. Now, do I necessarily believe rumors? I entirely, if there's any hope about cozy camping, I'll take it. Dude, I can't even say anything regarding that because if there's any like rumors about like, yo, Dragon Ball Super is coming back, I always eat that up like candy, dude. I always get disappointed, but that hope just keeps you going, you know? Still needs to ship, so that's gonna take a while. Oh, right. Okay, I forgot how you were getting that. I'm a dum-dum. But yeah, it's hype though. Very happy for you. Definitely welcome to the club. But also, Chris, I did you see that the world tournament has started again? I did have my phone connected to the capture card, so that I was gonna have my I was gonna be grinding world tournament like right up here. Like I was gonna have my phone screen right up here, so you could see I'm grinding world tournament right along with this one. But I was like, it's not worth it, man. I'm just gonna do it slowly. Oh, the reset happened. I'll do that after this this episode. Well, episode of this game. There's quite a bit of manga left to anime, so there could be a third season. It's the movie that's separate entirely from the manga. Is it Silver Demon? Is it canon? Like, are the movies canon to the actual plot of the whole series? Or is it a completely separate thing? World Tournament for real. Dude, World Tournament is like the worst game mode in Dokkan, dude. It's so boring. And it takes so much stamina, dude. Or for me, are weird. The description is not real for me as far as concerned. That's fair. That's fair. I just put too much hope on it and then I get disappointed. It's weird because when it comes to other stuff in my life, I don't do that. But just because if you don't expect much, you don't get disappointed. Really pessimistic view on the world, but it works. It works. In my opinion. But I have your specs and peripherals on the panel so I can get some ideas on things to buy. Dude, it's not like my specs are that good. It's like, it's really outdated. I'm planning on upgrading once I get more money. But, you know, money's a thing. Where's Omega Lol? Dude, I don't know where Omega Lol is. There's normal Lol. There's that. I don't know if you guys know who Kagi Films is, but that emote always reminds me of him. Oh, that didn't kill him? What the heck? What the heck, man? Well, this VOD along with any other VOD that I've done, it is gonna pop up in my in the my YouTube channel. So hopefully the music is lo-fi enough so people can just put it in the background while they're grinding their own game or whatever. I just spent 1,600 bucks on my Amazon with some things to buy is almost 1,000. My wallet, dude. I feel that. You know how long it's been since I've actually been on Amazon to buy something? It's been since Christmas, and that never happens. But I'm like, I need to save money, dude. But it's hard. Really want and hope for something to happen, whether that's a game or a gambling. If it puts on me, disappointed. That's true. Oh, there we go. The reset happened. Woohoo! Just being more realistic. Yeah. It's just whenever I say that to some people IRL, they're like, why are you so pessimistic? I'm just like, I don't want to be disappointed, man. If it happens, it happens. I'll be happy, you know. But if it doesn't, then I don't have the expectation. I won't be that's as sad. You eat rumors up sometime? Dude, me too. Me too. More gems, woohoo! And here's my monthly subscription. Yeah, for some things they do share. For most things, actually, they share a very thin line. But even though it's a very thin line, it's still a line, and a lot of people don't see the difference between the two, which makes it hard to converse with some people about it. But yeah, World Tournament. Screw that. It's sad because I do want to, you know, grind this World Tournament out. It's just... bruh. Because, like, I think this is the first World Tournament for Global that we have the Jackie Chun LR for it. And I'm like, dude, after Demon King Piccolo, I want that Jackie Chun. Because it's a really... he's actually a really good LR. But freaking... grinding the actual game mode to get it, it's like... it's grueling, man. It's horrible. Reminds me of the clowns that wholeheartedly believe those clickbait dude that will go every single AAA game that will be revealed in the next Nintendo Direct and then get butthurt. But yeah. Yep. I mean, those are also the same YouTubers that, like, you know, bait everybody to believe that, for example, I'm just using this as an example because it's like the freshest in my mind. A new Pokemon game's coming out next year. Woo! And then it's like they build up so much hype because of this one popular YouTuber. And it becomes nationwide and it becomes worldwide, and then they have to rush to actually, like, meet the demands for it. Here we go, Scarlet Violet. I'm only at 11 wins, dude. I think I'm at like 7. Kingdom Hearts Sand, reading every clip, waiting for King. Dude, I waited for Kingdom Hearts 3 for so long. It was such a wait. I mean, at one point, it just kind of, you know, just disappeared in my mind. And then when they first showed it in, like, E3 of 2011, it was a really early E3 with just showing Sora picking up Aqua's... no, it was Ericus's Keyblade. I was so hyped. I was like, yo, it's actually going to release for the PS3. Nope. Okay, what did I need for this? I think I needed to do 5 rank 1 skill. Yep. So I need to use a not that strong team. Kingdom Hearts 4 soon. Dude, I mean... the plans for Kingdom Hearts 4 and seeing the visuals for it has got me excited because it'll actually change stuff up, you know? I mean, I'm not saying Kingdom Hearts 3 didn't change stuff up, but... oh, God. Okay, there's 3 rank 1 skills, hopefully... don't kill him. Okay, good. That's true. You can use the same argument for game development stuff like that as the animation studios. That's true. But also, we can't like. Oh, come on, Meliodas, just take the damage, bruh. I know full counter's your whole thing, but stop it. What was I saying? Yeah, what I was saying. Oh, Bon. I wish you had a better damage dealing unit. I remember when the meta was freaking green Bon, dude, with the nunchucks. I know you guys probably don't know what I'm talking about, but I love Bon. The fact that I don't have his Ragnarok version is really good as a support. He doesn't even have a good damage dealing unit. Bad. Because I want to use him. I mean, the collector in me is the reason why I like playing gacha games, which is really unhealthy because of the style of game they are. I did love Arceus though. You managed to be free to play at least, yeah, dude. I wish. Be like Jay Fanta. You're saving till 8 year. You don't, dude. That's me right now. The most I've spent in Dokkan in like the past 2 weeks is those growth packs, man. And it's not even all of them. I only ever bought the ones with the SSR tickets. Because like the first one was worth it for me because just for collection purposes, I didn't have LR Jiren. So I got that and I got LR Jiren. I still got the second one, but I'm saving it to see if they're actually going to EZA the physical Vegeta. Like the your number 1 Kakarot Vegeta. I'm actually link leveling him right now. Hopefully they do EZA him because he's a sick unit. I love his animations and I love his whole aesthetic. Yeah, like with that point, Shiro, I do agree. If I'm gonna be completely honest here, Scarlet Violet, when it comes to gameplay, like yeah, like put aside all the like glitches and exploits and just rough edges and stuff like that. But when I started playing that game, I played it on stream with Steven Samori for like the first 4 hours when it released, and when I started playing that game and then like towards finishing it, it was one of the most fun Pokemon games I've had. Like I've played in a while. Yeah, animations weren't that good because you know, it's literally just X and Y animations recycled basically. And the models same quality, but like it's fun. It's definitely fun. It was to the point where I was seriously thinking about getting into competitive Pokemon battling for the very first time. I don't want to say very first time because I made competitive teams in the past. I just never really played. But like actually getting into that scope of that community, you know, and deep diving into it. They are fun. They are fun. They just have a lot of flaws, which, you know, doesn't take away from the fun of them. Those packs are sick. Yo, they are. I'm surprised they gave us that much in those packs, dude. They make them really worth it. Which of the cards are you missing? Or which of the characters are you missing? You watch a lot of Wolfie VGC? Dude, me too. I love Wolfie, dude. Wolfie Glick, the man, the myth, the legend. I love it whenever he says, whenever I watch his videos and he's like, Welcome back to another video. And I love his. It's like a long-standing joke with a lot of his content, but like whenever he mispronounces something on purpose, it's like nice. It's funny. And he does, like, his videos are top quality, dude. They're made well. Production quality is good. AGL Kid. You don't have AGL Kid Gohan? That surprises me. Honestly, that banner when he first came out wasn't really a must pull though. It was kind of doo doo, because it was the Garlic Jr. celebration, so it was kind of doo doo. Let's see, AGL Pycon. AGL Pycon is really good unit, and LR Vegeta. The only LR Vegeta on there is the UR #1 Vegeta, right? I think. But for that reason alone, I do like those packs are definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I want to do finish the dailies before I keep on moving with the story. Finish the Solgris clearing mission. Get some gold. Never been into competitive, but yeah, as much as my heart wants to say Gen 5 and Gen 7 are the best in the series, we're given proper time and take the title. I agree. I agree with that. That's one thing that Steve Samori and I did, like, talk about, like, outside of streams and stuff like that, just casual talk. We agreed that if they gave it enough, like, more time, it would have taken the title of best Pokemon game. Like taken out nostalgia bait and taken out the power of nostalgia out of the picture. Yes, it would have. Because for me, Gen 3 will always be the best gen for me. Because that was the very first generation that I played Pokemon. Pokemon Ruby was my very first Pokemon game. So yeah, my heart will always go to Gen 3. And I even loved Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire when it came out. You know? You enjoyed Arceus, but can't. Yeah. The quality for Arceus was really good. I loved a lot of the mechanics they introduced. I do wish they implemented those mechanics onto Scarlet Violet, like, completely. But they took bits and pieces of it and implemented it. You know, I applaud them for. They tried. But with proper time, it would have been the best. It is really different. The fact that you... Oh, yeah, fun fact. I never actually finished Arceus yet. It's one of those games that I started playing and then, like, I dropped for some reason. Like, I stopped playing it and then I'm like, I should finish that game. And then it just gets backed up in my huge collection of backlog games that I need to actually finish and sit down and finish, you know? I might restart it on stream and just play it, you know? If I restart it on stream, I think it'll be fun. You enjoy? Yeah, Gen 3 I loved. Gen 2 is really good. When it comes to Gen 2 and Gen 1, I'd much prefer playing the remakes, like Fire Red, Leaf Green, and then Soul Silver, Heart Gold. Oh, that's a weird way of saying it. Heart Gold, Soul Silver. There you go. But yeah, I do enjoy those early games. Gen 5, I really like the story. And a lot of the Pokemon designs as well. Gen 5 had really good ones. But yeah, Gen 5 as a whole is best quality-wise. I agree with that statement. They put a lot of thought into that one. Because, like, you can tell that the story is good when even up to now, this new generation of this Pokemon game, they're trying to connect Gen 5's, oh, no, it's not Gen 5. It's actually X and Y with, like, AZ, with Area Zero and stuff like that. X and Y had decent story. I wouldn't say it was the best, but it was their first venture into 3D space. Like, completely 3D, so it was an easy game, but casually it was still fun. I still replay X and Y every now and then on my 3DS, and I have no... I'm not even embarrassed to say that. I know a lot of people don't like X and Y, but I'm like, dude, brokey? And then whenever I do a Nuzlocke, like just a Nuzlocke for funsies on it, I always pick Chespin. Fennekin's design's just weird. I love Fennekin and Braixen. And then I just said her, Delphox. Delphox's design is just really weird. I know the point is to like emulate like a whole witch vibe. I think they made her too tall. Or they made it too tall. Like the design. Oh, if you guys are wondering, I do have this on auto because this demon's the easiest demon you can do. So it doesn't really matter. You haven't finished Arceus yet either, Ruthius? Look at that. We're on the same bandwagon. Oh, right. I forget that Gens 1, 2, 3 didn't have the physical special split. I forget that. Even though whenever I replay Gen 3, I still put in that same, like, that same principles, even though it doesn't make sense to, because it doesn't exist. But yeah, I forgot about that, dude. You played Diamond for 999 hours? What the hell? You guys want to know what my first shiny was? Like, not even shiny hunting. Just in the wild, shiny. It was a C-Dot. X and Y is your favorite gen? I respect it. I respect it. Like I said, I actually like X and Y a lot more than most people that hate on it. I think it's like it's too easy. It's like childish. It's like, bruh, it's a game. It's a game. Highly underrated. I agree. You haven't owned a Nintendo console since the DS XL? Wait, really? I thought you had a Switch. What's a BTTV? I honestly do not know what that is. My shiny Delphox is looking down at you in pity right now, dude. Probably. I'm just not, like, I'm personally just not a fan of the design. A wonderful Pokemon, don't get me wrong. Freaking OP in Pokemon Unite, but you know. That's a different subject. Completely different animal. I've fallen off of that game, by the way. I know I made a huge fuss about that game. So I restarted my channel and my whole content creating stuff, but it's just... it's too badly managed. Your first shiny that you saw was Rayquaza in the GBA version of Sapphire? Dude, that's... I love the shiny version of Rayquaza. I keep bumping the mic. Better Twitch TV. How do I get that? You know I'm not a professional Twitcher or Twitcher, Twitch streamer. You gotta tell me about these things. Oh, they're extensions. You prefer breaks in 2, but Delphox gets entirely too much hate. That's fair. Bipedal humanoid starter. The problem that a lot of people have with bipedal humanoid starters is that they expect them to just evolve into just quadrupeds. Like Litten into Tora Cat. So like they're like, oh, keep the cat sitting down. You know? And then they don't. They're like, oh, worst starter ever. Even though Incineroar dominated the competitive scene. It's still dominating the competitive scene in Sword and Shield. And then I think the most recent one, the Sprigatito, the grass kitten for Scarlet Violet, people wanted that mon to stay quadruped all the way through. But you know what? That final evolution, I forget the name, Masquerade? Not Masquerade, that's a Bakugan villain. Meowscarada? Meowscarada. It's a really good design. I love it. I love the Scarlet Violet final evolution designs. I really do. Shiny Rayquaza is indeed gorgeous. Gorgeous, I agree. I think I just have a thing for that type of shinies because I love shiny Rayquaza, shiny Greninja, and shiny Charizard, as simple as shiny Charizard is. Their extensions, you can add a ton of emotes like Sag and Omega Lol. I'll have to look into that. Hold up. Let's have to add that to my sticky note. Alright. There we go. You don't even know your favorite starter at this point? Torchi's probably up there though, or Turtwig. Dude, a lot of people don't like Turtwig. Just because I honestly don't know why. I love Turtwig, dude. The grass starters, they all well, okay. Chikorita, I do not like Chikorita, but a lot of the grass starters I like. You're a sucker for shiny Ray, dude. Shiny Ray, dude. Gotta love it. Shiny Charizard is so gorgy. Or Gorgy? Did like 30 raids for him in Go. Dude, Pokemon Go. I need to actually start exercising again. And I suggested to my girlfriend, I'm like, let's download Pokemon Go and just go on walks in the morning. Then we'll have a game around it, you know? Oh. How about we do some PvP? How about you? But I'd much rather have a comically brutish wrestling heel and a super charming soccer rabbit that manages to hit sweet spot of both badass and cute than generic fire lizard. I'll say that. That's fair. Dude, when I saw Cinderace for the first time, like in Sword and Shield, dude, Cinderace was so good. I even love Inteleon, dude. Cinderace, Inteleon, and why do I forget Grookey's last Rillaboom? There you go. Those 3 starters are pretty good. The animations, I gotta admit, for Score Bunny. Well, I don't know why I said Score Bunny. Cinderace. The animation for Cinderace and Sword and Shield, as opposed to the animations it has in Scarlet Violet, did go down a bit. Do that. You love Turtwig? Dude, join the Turtwig club, dude. I love Turtwig. Torterra is so fun. Gen 2 shiny Charizard, current shiny. Dude, I agree, man. When they switched Charizard to the 3D space, man, it was like Charizard looks so chunky or chonky. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Oh, it didn't give me another AoE, bro. Come on. Okay, well, I gotta kill you with Estarossa first, and I have True Magics. I can kill you, and then I'll beat you up. Dude, Pyro Ball and Sword and Shield look so smooth. I love that move. Mega Gengar shiny, shiny Mega Gengar is definitely better than the regular shiny, or like non-Mega. Oh, okay. I gotcha. I gotcha. They are so overdone. I think they do it because they know it works. People love it. I got roped into it just because, I don't know. Black's one of my favorite colors. I know that's stupid, but black's one of my favorite colors, and black and red, like the combination of black and red, it's like one of my favorite combinations of colors. If you see me like going out and stuff like that, more than likely I'd probably be wearing either gray, like what I'm wearing right now, or black, like a black and red combination of clothes. Having every grass type shiny be autumn colors. Colors. There's some shinies, dude, that like, it seems like they didn't put enough effort into it. Have you guys seen the Ceruledge and Amirage shinies, and then the Koraidon and Miraidon shinies? Dude, if you don't know the models that well, like normally, you'd be mistaken to be like, oh, that's not shiny. Like, oh yeah, it is. Surprise. Oh yeah, this team is one of the more recent changes after the video I recorded that I'm still editing. But once it pops up, everyone should have the same context after they watch it. Dude, yeah. I think it's what's that? What's that Paradox Pokemon? The Hariyama Paradox Pokemon is literally just like, if you don't look at the hands and the pads, like if it's not a different color than the normal one, it looks so like you won't even know it's shiny. This one, this should kill. Or its head. Yeah, I agree. People suggest autumn leaves for Leafeon all the time, but what I do instead is give it pink leaves and a darker brown fur to reference cherry blossoms. They could definitely be more creative with it. Ugh. Grass starters don't get much love, dude. I hate it. Even though casually you can use any Pokemon you want, you just need the right moveset and you'll be Gucci. You know? Man, I wish I came back to this game a month earlier than I did. I would have had the one ultimate Escanor, man. Alright. I'm just gonna stream up until For this one, and then the next, after I do the next, what's it called? The next PvP match. After that, I'll probably end the stream. This is usually how long I go for after I get home from work, so then I get to just chill before I go to bed. That, do this, and full counter. Oh, Grand Cross for real. Dude, I feel that a lot sometimes. Rillaboom was pretty good in Gen 8. Dude, Rillaboom wrecked Masters 8 in the anime, dude. Leon's Rillaboom. Venusaur is like a really good tank. I know, like I said earlier, I build teams. Like I built competitive teams, but I never really played with them. But I built a poison orb tank Venusaur. And I'm very proud of it. Okay, well this one's done. Let's finish off Escanor. I think this should finish off Elizabeth. When's the 24-hour stream? If I have time and there's actually demand for it, then yeah, I'll plan for one. I do love streaming. I even though I get like the pre-stream anxiety or whatever, but when I actually start streaming, I just get into it. And I choose to do a more, like, just, you know, put it in the background, listen to lo-fi music, and just talk. I know a lot of people would be like, you need an actual plan for your stream. And I'm like, yeah, my plan is to just chill with the viewers that I get. And just talk about life, about video games, about other nerd shit, you know? And then upload that VOD onto YouTube, and then people can do the same thing over and over if they choose to. Man's team is all over the place. Why does he have Sigurd? One of my tickets for the PvP actually just got refreshed, so one more PvP match after this, and then we done. So, bro, my seniors are literally going to be playing story games, ignoring everybody, dude. One of my plans, that I'm actually working on right now, like actually working on, is, really soon I'm gonna be streaming, just stream story games, single player story games. Most of the time, games that I've never played before, that are wildly popular, either that or like just games that I have in my backlog that I need to finish. Oh, this guy's an actual person. My first one, I was planning on doing Breath of the Wild, and then, okay, don't have True Magic yet, but be good. But I think it's a really big venture for the first time around. Breath of the Wild is a really long game. I might just do Sonic Frontiers or something, because I bought that recently and I need to actually do it. And then do just a whole video commentary on how I went through it, and then what I think about the game, and finally going through it. That's my whole plan with that stuff. And that's gonna be in the near future. Need to buy a capture card. Dude, I bought mine during Cyber Monday, I think. Either that or I bought it full price. I don't know. But it's the Elgato 4K one. And it works really well. Oh, it's the same guy. It's Spreen again. I wouldn't be surprised if he surrendered. I don't think this is gonna change from from last time, buddy. Oh man, you need a mic, maybe a Go XLR, and a capture card. Well, think about it this way. Before, that checklist was a lot longer than that. But now it's down to just 3. I'm guessing you already have a webcam. You don't have to worry about that. While it continues to cry. Dude, at this point, I've accepted the fact that, you know, as long as you keep working and keep up on your bills and stuff like that, money will flow in. Of course, life's gonna throw something unexpected at you and stuff like that, but it'll all work out in the end. You just gotta believe. Good job, Purgatory Meliodas. Down to Master 2. Heck yeah. Give me them gems at the end of each week, buddy boy. I'm up to 120 gems. Free to play. Look at that. Each 10 pull. Well, actually, they do 11 pulls in this game. Like 10 plus 1 extra is 30. So that's 4 multis. Look at that. I know I said I was gonna end stream after that, but let's see if I can. I don't know if I should limit break Chandler. I might as well, right? You really want a dual monitor arm, but man, 200 is crazy. Dude, I have a dual monitor arm up there, and this desk doesn't work with it. But the table that I bought for unboxing stuff, like for unboxing figure videos, it'll work fine with it, but we'll see. Maybe I don't actually use that and I just use it as a computer desk, but we'll see. We'll see. All right. Well, hour 20-minute stream. Pretty good, pretty good. I had a lot of fun chatting with you all. Thank you guys for joining me, like always. Solid stream, to be honest. Thank you. But I agree. I did have fun. I had fun. Usually in bed by 7 p.m. Bruh, I kept you up again. See ya, Ruthius. And see you guys next time. Thank you, everybody, again. I'll see you guys soon. You'll see the stream on YouTube's. Bench time. Me too. Bye-bye.